Hello guys, Mr. Fluffy Pants here. Today guys, another video, and today guys, this is my review for Rambo Last Blood, which came out last weekend, but I saw it this weekend because, like I said, I've been busy lately, but this is going to be kind of a shorter review, but it'll be like normal, first part's non-spoilers, and then second part, I'll let you guys know when we transfer over to spoilers, but let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so first up, like I said, it's going to be non-spoilers, and, for some background on me and the Rambo franchise, I've never watched any of them until like 2 months ago, or 3 months ago, I started watching all of them, and I did do reviews for all of them, so if you guys want to check that out on my channel, the 4 before this one, and I really do love them. The first and second one are great, the third one's okay, and the fourth one's pretty good, and, the fifth one, let me just say, I love it. It's probably at least my second or third favorite, to be honest. And be honest, I wasn't really expecting too much from this movie. Like, whenever the first trailer came out, and then I started watching the other Rambo movies, and then I started getting more excited for it. But I don't know, some of the trailers just didn't do it too much for me. But actually with the movie here now and actually watching it, wow, this movie is just great. And it's been getting kind of mixed reviews or some kind of more bad reviews, but I don't really know why, because this movie is really, really awesome. I mean, this is probably the movie that Rambo's goes more the most Rambo, if you know what I mean. Just killing people left and right. I mean, at one point he literally kills 10 people just with a hammer, just like a regular old hammer, within 30 seconds. It is really awesome. And in this movie he's 70 something, or I don't know. Sylvester Stallone, he's late 60s, I think. Which, I mean, Rambo can still kill a lot of people when he's that old. You know what I mean? But I don't know, sometimes in the movie, though, I will say, Sylvester Stallone seems like he's playing himself, or Rocky, to be honest, more than Rambo. I think it would have helped a little bit if he would have grown his hair out a little longer, but, that's more towards the beginning of the movie. After, in the middle and the end of the movie, you're yeah, this is definitely Rambo, but, the plot of this movie pretty much is that, Rambo's kind of, I guess, adopted daughter, not really adopted, but it's kind of like his daughter, even though it's not really, gets kidnapped into some human trafficking in Mexico. And let's just say, you really don't want to mess with Rambo, because he goes and tries to get her back, and let's just say Rambo versus the cartel is really, really awesome. And this movie's probably the bloodiest one, other than, the fourth one, to be honest, because, I mean, this movie's got a lot of blood in it. We'll get into some more specific scenes later, but, Rambo's just, hardcore in this movie, which I absolutely do love, because, this movie is very gory, and a couple times I was ooh, you know what I mean? But, this movie's, really good. I'd probably give this movie about a 7.5 out of 10 to 8. I probably lean more towards 8, because, it's a really enjoyable movie, and, a lot of people were saying it had pacing issues, but I didn't really feel I was entertained the entire time. It didn't feel too long or anything like that, but that's just me personally, so I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10, but now we're going to be transferring over to spoilers. Okay guys, so now we're been getting into spoilers, so if you've not seen the movie, please go away, go watch the movie or whatever, then you can come back and watch the rest of this video, but go into more specifics, and there is some kind of spoilery stuff to talk about in this movie, and I kind of want to talk about particular things that, just really do make me love this movie, particularly things with Rambo and stuff. So like I said, get away if you don't want to be spoiled, but here we go. Okay, so Rambo, the whole mission about the first half of the movies, going to get his his daughter, even though whatever her name is, calls him Uncle John, and he kind of gets a little beat up, and let's just say he might be out with a concussion for 4 days, and let's just say he might be a little too late, because by the time he gets her, she's pretty much already overdosing, and yeah, on the car ride back, she's pretty much dies, which is really heartbreaking. That was really sad, to be honest, because you can just really tell by all the acting and stuff. And then whenever he arrives back at the ranch with the girl's mother or grandmother or something like that, I think, and it just really gave me chills, because just how sad it is. But I mean, it's really, really well done, I think, in my opinion. But the scene whenever he goes and gets her, like, he literally takes a hammer, just a regular old hammer, and, like, kills, like, 30 guys within, like, 30 seconds, and it's really, really awesome. And a lot of the gore in the movie is really cool. Like, there's this one point when, Rambo's first going to get her, he literally rips a guy's clavicle out with his bare hands. And don't even get me started about the, one of the main guy, or there's literally two main brothers part of this cartel slash drug or human traffickers. You got I think they're called the Martinez brothers. And, he kills one pretty fast and pretty much beheads him. And he drops he literally cuts his head off, which, is really awesome. But, in the second half of the movie, it's kind of like a Home Alone thing where he's got traps everywhere. And, he's picking them off one by one. So he kills, I don't know, probably 50 to 70 men all by himself, like with all these tunnels around the ranch and stuff. He's got booby traps everywhere, and it's really, really gory and great. But, he kills all them, and then the last brother that really, Rambo's really mad at, that kind of gave him, really beat him up, because earlier in the movie, he got really beat up by, like, 60 men all crowding around him, kicking him and stuff. But, he literally shoots his good old compound bow and arrow. He shoots, like, 4 arrows to pin him against the barn wall. He literally takes his knife and, like, cuts into his chest, and he literally rips his heart out, like, I don't know, he's like right out of the Lone Ranger, I guess, but he rips his heart out, and he's like, yeah, that's what that felt like whenever, that girl died. Which, I mean, Rambo's probably, like I said, he probably went the most Rambo in this movie, to be honest. But and then at the very end of the movie, he kind of sits down on the porch because he's got, like, 2 gunshots in him, and, it kind of leaves it ambiguous, and I'm kind of thinking, like, is he dead then? Because, I mean, it is called Last Blood, and I know this is supposed to be, like, the last Rambo movie, but, and then during the credits, they do, like, flashbacks to all the Rambo movies, and then they get to this one, and then at the end, he's riding off in the sunset on a horse, so I guess he didn't die, but, to be honest, I kind of would have preferred if he died. I don't know, they kind of left it ambiguous, which, I do like, but, like I said, I give this movie about an 8 out of 10, and it's probably in my top 3 of the Rambo movies. I'm not quite sure yet. Depends. I have to rewatch all of them, to be honest. But anyway, guys, check out my Twitter and Discord link in the description, and let me know what you guys think of this movie down below. Did you like it as much as I did? Because I know some people have very mixed opinions on it. But anyway, guys, like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.